everyone, welcome to Eden's Secret. Today we're making a funnel pour into a slab mould without a funnel. Does that make sense? So basically what we're going to do is we're going to try and pour the soap directly into the centre. So there's no column pour and no funnel, but it is like a fake funnel pour, I guess. So I've got some pots here and we're using all the fluorescents plus some black. So we've got fluorescent pink, fluorescent purple, fluorescent yellow, fluorescent blue, fluorescent orange, fluorescent green, and then I've got some black oxide here to do the black part of the soap. So what we're going to do to start off, I've got obviously 7 colours and we need 7 pots. So we're going to pour some tablespoonful of sweet almond oil. Actually, I think I'll just put 2 in because you can always use it later on if you've got too much. So 2 tablespoonfuls of sweet almond oil going in there. Any oil will do, but the sweet almond oil seems to work well for dissolving all of those granules you get in fluorescents, because fluorescents are actually pigments. They're not necessarily mica. I remember, if you've been watching me a long time, you might remember I actually used to call mica mica, and I saw a comment somewhere the other day and someone was saying, I don't know how you actually say mica, how do you say it? And it's like, yeah, it's mica. Can't remember who it was or where I even saw it, but okay, so I'm just going to start with the lightest colour first. I'm just going to pop a teaspoonful. And then we're going with the fluorescent orange. Actually, I'm thinking I should go 2 teaspoonfuls because I don't want to end up with not enough colour mixed for the soap batter that I've got. So I like a bit of black in like column swirls or funnel pours because it just makes all the colours pop really well. I think you'll probably be alright with this one, but you will definitely need a slow moving fragrance, a fragrance that doesn't make the soap seize when you pour it in there. Now I'm actually going to use, it's actually honey wash, but it's called Main Street. at Oasis Oils. Somewhere down the road with the supplier, I think not Oasis Oil, she didn't get them mixed up. Somewhere down the road, Honey Wash and Main Street have gotten mixed up. So if you buy Honey Wash, you're actually getting 29 Main Street, and if you buy in Main Street, you actually get the honey. So just make sure, if you don't be confused when you see it, is what I'm saying. Both are Lush dupes, and excellent they are. I'm not going to bother washing the spoon for the black. So all those lids are on nice and secure. And then if you don't use all of the colour, you can just pop a lid on it. So we've got the lids here. Just pop the lids on each one and put them to one side or on your colour shelves or whatever. And you'll be able to reuse them next time you make some soap. And they will keep for quite a long time. What is it? You think you've pressed the button and start recording and it flipping doesn't do it. I'm so annoyed because now I've missed mixing all those colours for you. So annoyed. So I'm going to pop the lids on them now. Just to make sure I don't spill them, because I can be a little accident prone. And the reason I'm doing a fluorescence is because a couple of people mentioned in a comment on another video that I did that was sort of similar to this, and could I do one with bright colours. So you can see here what I'm actually using is Main Street, but the fragrance in this bottle is Honey Wash. Honey I Wash the Kids. Okay, so I've got the colours lined up in the order I want them to go in. So we'll start with yellow and then work our way around to the fluorescent purple. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pour straight into the centre. So much. Then we'll go in with the next colour and the next colour and the next colour. Just always trying to pour into the centre of that circle. We should go with the green. Literally looks like an eyeball. Like this is the iris in the centre. And I know it looks a little muddy in the centre, but when it's cut it won't actually look like that. But actually the face of each soap is going to be the top. So I'm just going to use this thick piece of plastic, as I said before in another video recently. I don't know where it came from, but it's so useful for tasks like this. So we're just going to start in the centre, and we're going to drag the soap this way. And that's our paw. We're going to leave this to set overnight, and then we're going to cut it into bars tomorrow. So I'll see you then, but for you it's not tomorrow, it's in the next couple of seconds. Okay, so here we have the soap unmolded, and if you don't have a soap planer, which I don't, I bought one from China, but it was absolutely naff, so I've thrown it out. It wasn't even good enough to give away, it was that bad. If you haven't got a planer, just take a knife and pop it on the top of your soap. You can just do it on the whole soap and just scrapings off like so. So we're going to pop this onto a sliding slab mould cutter, and if you want to search for a similar item, just type in sliding slab soap cutter. I have found one, but it was $400, and I don't think any sliding slab cutter that's similar to this is worth that. Unfortunately, the company that made this, they don't trade anymore. The website is still there, but everything's just marked to out of stock. So I'm pretty sure they don't sell them anymore. And I got this from the mould shop in the UK, and it was less than £100. So some of the suppliers just get a little bit too greedy. I mean, obviously it depends on what type of wood they use, or if they use metal, that kind of thing. That's understandable. But the mould, the cutter that I saw was pretty similar to this one, and it's not worth $400, that's for sure. Okay, so I've actually measured these, and I've pre-scored them just with a cuticle tip. So before I push it through, I'm just again making sure that line is in exactly the right spot, and then we're going to slide. Wow, look at that. How cool does that look? So it's going to be quite a deep soap, this one, but it's not going to be an exact square, because the cut that's going along this way, this mould isn't actually square, it's longer on one end than the other. So the bars are never totally square when you cut them. They're about 7.7 centimeters by 7.4, so you get a nice chunk of soap. It's pretty beautiful, isn't it? Actually, I thought you might be interested to see the bottom. Even that looks cool, but the top looks the best. Oh, that end looks gorgeous. These are fantastic pieces of soap, aren't they? So cool. Like, I even like the bottom. Look at that. Gorgeous.
And even that, the middle piece, even that's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. So that's all the cutting done.